It's me again. Okay, I want to actually quickly run you through how to do a manual sync between the CRM and SaaSu. Okay, so Joe, while I'm sure it makes sense mostly for you to do this if you need to check anything, Dave or Mark, I think actually you're going to be the ones that will possibly need to do this. Okay, there is reasoning there. When we initially, before we can sync from the CRM to SaaSu, we had to sync all the products, so to make sure the products from the CRM and SaaSu were exactly the same. I did that. I haven't done it since though, for the reason being, I think when you sync the products, it goes kind of like both ways. And I don't want it to do that and bring stuff back into the CRM that Joe is just made, for her own purposes. She'll have little things that she'll need that you guys won't. So what I don't want to happen is all these kind of random things start appearing in the CRM, and that could prove kind of challenging later on. So I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so this is where we go to log in. This is like a third-party software that people have provided to us that actually do the sync. So it's not Zoho that does it. It's not SaaSu that does it. It's a company in the middle called Oscillosoft that they do it. So they create plugins, it's called an API between automatic programming intervention, I think it is actually, between two different web-based softwares. Okay, so it's not, you can't do it through Zoho and you can't do it through SaaSu. You have to do it through here. Okay, so if you search for Oscillosoft, you will come up with a different domain name. They are literally oscillosoft.com, I think. Once you're registered with them, you have access to this accountingplugins.com.au. Okay, so just bookmark this and make sure you do go to the .au. If you go to the .com, it gets one of those. It gets one of those really ugly forwarding websites, which I'm very suspicious about. I mean, you should be fine, but yeah, they always have bloody malware and all sorts of stuff on them. So try and remember to put the AU in, or just bookmark it. Okay, so this is where we're going to. The login is the info@marineinfo email address, and the password I will provide to you is... if you can't remember or you can't find it, it is Ask Brad. It's the same. Actually, no, I will provide it to you. Sorry, I think I got that wrong, so I'm retyping it. Okay, done. And just log in. Ah, damn it, see? Oh, I've got caps on, that's why. Okay, it's working. Okay, alright. Now, first of all, there's this auto tax far around, I can't talk. Tax auto calculator down here. This was something I was trying out for that kind of weird tax stuff, but it doesn't work, so I haven't taken it up, so just ignore that. This is this is our Zoho and SaaSu sync. Okay, so this is where we're going. So we're coming here, this is our information, this is our applications, so we can click on here. Oops, sorry, didn't click right. And you'll see how it has here. It's got this enterprise plan that's expired because that's for that tax calculator we're not using. And this one we've actually got at the moment 27 days left on our free month's trial, so the payment won't kick in until after that. So just going back to where we were. Oh, I don't want to log out. Sorry, let's just go back up here. So we can go in my applications and access it from there, or you can see them on the dashboard on this little side here. So it's this one that we use. Okay, this synced record, so access this application. Okay, now I know this is going to feel very overwhelming because it's very, very technical. However, there's not much, as long as you don't touch anything that I haven't told you to touch, you'll be perfectly fine. Okay, all we want to do is go up here to synchronization. Okay. Now, the reason that we would do this is if for example, you guys create like a new range of products and you've added them in the CRM, there's a very big possibility that the invoices that contain those products won't sync with SaaSu because those products aren't in SaaSu. Okay, so that, if that makes sense. when to sync products, however, it always goes both ways, and it's just one of the things that they have, unless you do it manually. So that is why I'm saying if you've added a few different products, it's a good idea just to come in here and just to manually sync them with SaaSu so that the invoices will go through. Worst case scenario is the invoices won't update. That's all that will happen. Joe will come out and rip your head off, but apart from that, wait, Joe. But apart from that, it's, no big, it's not going to be any massive catastrophe. But it's just a good idea that if we have done that, to come in and sync them, and then just because we just had to do it as a one-off, and then we don't have to worry about going kind of to and fro and doing stuff we don't need it to do on the daily sync. Okay, so we've come up to this synchronization. You've got this ad hoc sync down here. You'll see further down there's this auto scheduler settings. Don't touch that. That's just literally what syncs. So that's accounts and contacts, which is clients and contacts, and invoices sync every day, and they sync from CRM to SaaSu. Okay, and they sync the last records they sync the records that happened after the last synchronization ran. Okay, so after the last time we synchronized, the next time, which is they're normally about, I think it's 7:30 in the morning and 10:30 at night. Okay, but we don't want to do anything with the auto scheduler. It's this ad hoc synchronization we want to do. Okay, so what we want to do is literally untick all of these. Easiest way to do that is go all selected, untick all selected, and you'll see no one is selected. Tick products, and by default it will always go to this way. This is why I want you to do this manually. We tick CRM to SaaSu. Okay, so you want the CRM to SaaSu. You do not want it to go the other way. And synchronize now. That's it. That's all you have to do. And then just log out somewhere. Up the top, log out. Okay, so I'm going to go through that with you again, so that without all the explanation, so it seems a bit easier. So we log in, we come over here to this Zoho SaaSu, access the application, come up here to synchronization, just uncheck all of them, go back and check products, CRM to SaaSu, and synchronize now. Okay, so all that's going to do is just take your products, the new products you've added, it's going to synchronize them, put them in SaaSu so that your invoices will sync. Otherwise, your invoice is trying to create an invoice based on products that you don't have in your accounting software, so it won't work. So I think if you don't have them at all, I just think it will not sync the invoice. Okay, so and Joe needs them to happen, obviously. Okay, so that's it. It's pretty easy, and then we literally just log out. Okay, I will provide you the passwords and what have you, so that you have them. Like I say, I think. Oh, excuse me. While you can do anything in there, sorry, I should just briefly. Sorry, I can't talk while I'm typing passwords. It just does my head in. So Brad can't have the radio on in reverse. Okay, access this application. And Joe, just if you have challenges, if you feel like something's not working, if you feel like invoices aren't coming through, or anything like that, same thing. Just unselect everything and just select invoices, and then just literally CRM to SaaSu, that's all good, and just synchronize now. So you can do it with anything, it's no biggie, but you shouldn't need to. It should be only the products that you need to do. So like I say, it's the only thing, the worst case scenario that will happen if you've added new products and you haven't done it is the invoices won't sync. Okay, and Joe's probably going to say, hey, the invoices aren't syncing, you got any idea why? And little bell will go off in the back of your head saying, damn it, I haven't synced those products since I created them. So that's the only thing. So any of you can do it. It's super easy. And as long as you don't do anything else apart from what I've just told you to do, you'll be fine. Okay? Thank you.